Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. It's his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans. From the gun, Stroud. Counts. This is Noel. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Get some space around midfield. 3 inside the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Reed. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 from the 43. They go play action with Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Stop. Movement.
On first down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now, first round. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the first. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
All right.
Back-to-back carries here. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much more exciting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It is caught at the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets reduce the lead to just 4. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game.
Jets 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Reed. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
Going to the ground again on first. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Gronk gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
All right. 18, what's that?
Stroud off the play fake. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their early lead to 9. We haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
They're on 41-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, is dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Ball at 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 50-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short.
19, okay. 19 Texans.
Stroud from the pistol. Jump off, caught by his back. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 16-point ball game. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 31, Jets 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Carlson set to kick off.
Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with ball. Oh, man, he's in the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. Here's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that? Right. Run. Hey, uno.
To the air, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
The Texans set to punt.
By Andrew Phillips.
And they could really use a good one here. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Past the 25, still on the move. And they finally take him down at the 27. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects with his back. Hall. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run for it with Hall. He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's good for a couple of yards, and that's good for a Jets first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
They set up the screen here for Hall. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now it's McCarthy. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7.
On the quick.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And will be a 1st down, Texans.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Over. 18.
1st down throw by Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Over.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Tony.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Track 60.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he set out. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
McCarthy's pass.
So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said, some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
18. What's that? 19 Texas.
Stroud throwing here on first. Taking a shot deep here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Jets get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Again, he's got room. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
Texans 31.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Reed. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
118. What's that? Hey, that's my man. I got him.
From the gun, Stroud. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
118. What's that?
To the air on 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field And not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Secures this at the 17.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Play action, McCarthy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down. A whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
12 to go now on second down after the sack. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. It's a foot race. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fields this one at the 3.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
That's all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
41, Texans 38.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Reed. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
118. 19 Texans.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Under. 118. Under. White, Tony.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Mixon on the counter. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Hits his running back. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. His kick is drifting, and it's no good. Just couldn't get it inside of that left upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They kick the running back in motion. McCarthy throwing here. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
18 Cardinal, 18 Company, 72.
Shotgun snap against the Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Here we go, here we go. 19,
Looking to throw. Next with his back, Hall. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
19, Tiger.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Ready? Grapple 80.
Oh, goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Go! 70
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. On is Moody for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Moody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. M26.
Stroud throwing here on first. Trying to push deep downfield. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
They're setting up the screen. It's Reed. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as we'll see you next time from Houston.